So we shall continue with this event, W5 Legends Collide. So we're gonna not asking you if we are ready. We are. Let's start. Announcing fight number 5. The referee in the ring is gonna be from Russia, Denis Sidenko. And I'm announcing the next fight. Petar Jaman, Croatia versus Aleksander Stankov, Slovenia. I'm proudly presenting the first opponent coming from Croatia, Petar Jaman.
Hey, I know you want to see me fall, man. I know you'd rather see me lose it all, but I'm a born winner. I was put on this earth to make a difference, homie. The world is my playground. The birds left the cage, I'm doing things my way now. Yeah, man, I'm willing to die for the cause. That's the difference between me and y'all. To be the best, you have to beat the best. I'm undefeated. My style is everlasting, and I'ma never back down, you fucking clown. Yeah, we win, you lose, we live, you die. The world is mine. Yo, the world is mine.
Our next fight, this is fight number 5 as we move on with our 14-fight program, is Petar Jaman. He's a 22-year-old, 181-centimeter fighter, 25 fights, 18 wins, 6 by knockout, 7 losses.
Petar Jaman from Croatia, 181 centimeters, 25 fights, 18 wins by 6 knockouts, 7 losses. And his opponent is going to be, it is fight number 5 at Legends Collide. From Slovenia, Aleksander Stankov.
And here comes Aleksander Stankov from Slovenia, 35 years old, 182 centimeters, 17 fights, 11 wins, 7 by knockout, 6 losses. He's in a bit of a career where if he wins by knockout, but he loses quite often in 17 fights. To see what kind of performance he puts on here, you compare that against the knockout potential of Petar Jaman, I gotta say that Alexander has a much better chance of knocking him out. This is a Cruiserweight 84-kilogram fight. And mind you, Stankov is quite old, already 35, and not a lot of professional fights under his record. So, Mirko, what do you think of this? I mean, Stankov has a lot of losses in 17 fights.
He has a lot of losses, but he fights his heart out all the time. This is a guy who has tremendous courage, and he just keeps on coming. Keeps on coming. He has a lot of amateur fights, probably over 100. You know, he's an experienced fighter. And yes, he's a little bit older now. He's 35. He had some injuries, you know, when you're 35 and when you're fighting all your life, you get injured a lot, and especially if you're a fighter, when you have a fighter who has this style of fighting, like just like rushing your opponent or coming.
So he's a knockout fighter. He goes for the knockout.
Yeah,
he does
Stankov coming from Slovenia, 182 centimeters, 17 fights, 11 wins, 7 by knockout, 6 losses.
So Denis Sidenko from Russia will be the referee. He's checking the fighters, making sure everything's on the up and up. He's very another tough-nosed judge, referee that we have here at W5. And okay, so Aleksander Stankov, a very aggressive fighter, going for the knockout, which clearly has its disadvantages because you keep yourself open for those counters, which can definitely make you lose.
And he also doesn't have a great punch, but he's going for the knockout. He's a pressure fighter. He likes to throw as many punches as he can, just to overwhelm his opponent and just break him down, not really hurt him with a single punch.
Za slovenskega borca, spoštljivo tudi do hrvaškega.
Shake hands. Listen to my comments. W5 rules. Respect the rules. No clinch, no wrestling, no elbows, no holding. I want to see a good, clean fight. Any questions? Okay, good luck.
So again, no twisting, no throwing, no elbows, no anything behind.
This is Legends Collide.
No hitting in the back of the head or in the back, which is standard in any combat sport, really. Clinching, you're allowed one knee. If you grab a leg, you're allowed one punch. There is a 3 knockdown in one round, 4 knockdowns in a fight rule. Nice right by Petar. Petar right now coming with the combinations. Good overhand right by Petar, but nice counter by Stankov.
Yeah, and he just closes, cuts off the ring, you know, and he has Petar in the corner.
Nice
Petar has to move and throw strikes from the distance.
But they're the same height, which is it's a little bit difficult when you have the same reach. So somebody's gonna have to get inside a little bit.
Knee strike by Petar Jaman, but Stankov blocked it.
Right now, Petar throwing more punches than Stankov. You were talking about how Stankov likes to overwhelm. Stankov right now, oh, just missing a big right on a break.
Yeah, Petar's throwing more punches because he's keeping the distance.
Yeah. He's putting the pressure. Nice high kick.
Yeah, and Stankov cannot throw a punch from that kind of a distance. You know, he has shorter hands.
So right now, Jaman with the tempo in this fight, dancing around the ring, trying to force Stankov to come after him. And Petar just landing a good right hook right behind the ear, but a nice right-left combo by Stankov in close distance.
See that brawling stuff I was talking about, when he gets in close and he just starts to throw punches.
So right now, it's Jaman's fight, it's his tempo. Stankov really not pushing the fight at this stage, but again, as you said, if Stankov can get inside when Jaman gets inside, he has been able to land some good shots. Nice combination by Petar Jaman as he slips and falls down. That is not a knockdown.
Stankov has his guard tight when he comes in.
Smart, man. If you're going to study a fighter like Stankov, then you know, obviously, if you're going to come inside, the guy's going to be looking to brawl. Good left by Stankov, but he ate a right on his own. Good left hook by Petar Jaman. Good left-right combo by Stankov, and now it's a brawl, baby. Now it's a brawling Koper. This is, as you believe, is that right there is what Stankov wants, and that is what favors him.
Yeah, and he will slowly start smoking, like Joe Frazier. You know? Yeah.
You know, we saw this once, actually. We had a last year in Prague when Freddie Kamayo took on Jan Sokup. And Jan Sokup, for 2 rounds, was using his martial arts skills and really was dominating the fight, but Freddie convinced him to get into a brawl. And, you know, at the end of the day, that brawling style was not Jan's style. It was Freddie's, and Freddie was able to land the big punches and knock him out. So, according to what you were just saying, that kind of fight, that at the end there are a couple spurts where we saw a brawl, that's more Stankov style, and that would Petar would be an idiot to try and trade punch for punch.
Yeah, Petar will be throwing or is throwing punches from the distance. Yeah. But Stankov is keeping the pressure, and in those kind of fights, when you have a really good pressure fighter, he will close the distance. He will get eventually a little bit tired, a little bit worn out. Your kicks won't be as fast as they were in the first round, and that will, you know, bridge the gap, and you will have a dog fight then.
And it also opens yourself up for having an open guard of getting a big shot landed, and clearly Stankov can handle a punch.
He has a very good chin, because if he didn't have a good chin, he wouldn't be brawling. Second round coming up. I think Petar Jaman took the first round. We probably agree on that.
It was close. I mean, Stankov landed some big shots, but yeah, I got to say that I think Peter controlled the tempo of that fight a little. It was his round. He forced Stankov into doing what he wanted to do, and now obviously the judges take notice of that. Good shots by Peter, blocked nicely by Stankov. Oh, big right jab!
Great right hand.
And that is a knockdown for sure. Huge right in close quarters.
And we were just praising his chin, but it got cracked.
He wasn't expecting that one. On a break, parting ways, and Peter really landed a great jab. He does not look stunned. Good left hook by Stankov. I think he was more stunned by the punch than he was actually like mentally stunned. Good right again by Jaman. You can see Stankov does not really look phased by that punch.
No, he loves fighting. This guy.
Oh, big left hook! And that
now
one,
he's
though,
hurt.
Now he's hurt. Big left hook.
The mouthpiece just flew out.
He doesn't even know where his mouthpiece is. Huge left hook by Petar Jaman. I'll tell you right now, Stankov is not going to make it out of this round with 2 minutes to go. He needs something big if he wants to go in and brawl again. He's got to keep his distance at least for this round to get his bearings back. Peter looking like a much more experienced fighter and looking like he can brawl as well.
Yeah, and he's timing him now with the left jab, you know.
Big right by Stankov, though. He needs a couple more of them because right now Peter's got all the confidence in the world.
He's doing some beautiful boxing now by Peter.
Hard. Good snap on those shots.
Yeah, great snap.
Good left, though, by Stankov. Good right by Stankov. Stankov's got Peter in the corner. Stankov's got to put pressure on Jaman, but he's got to protect himself.
And also, Stankov was a little bit lucky that his mouthpiece flew out because he gave him some extra seconds to recover.
Good left, right by Jaman. Stankov is wobbly. Good right, left. This fight's going to end right here. Petar Jaman looking for the clean shot.
Oh, he has him now. Still a minute to go.
Oh, big left. There goes the legs. Come on, Petar Jaman. Put him down. Another left on the chin. Denisenko, what are you going to do? Peter's got to put the pressure. He can end the fight right here, right now with 40 seconds left. Stankov doesn't really have a hope of getting out of this unless he gets such a clean shot. It's not even funny.
He should throw a kick to the leg or some body punches so Stankov would open up his guard. But
everything's getting through. Stankov's guard is up. You just saw that quick little uppercut from short distance, and even that got through. And Peter, man, you got to put the pressure. You can end this fight. One more knockdown, fight's over. Stankov's still wobbly.
Oh, but a great left hook by Stankov. Yeah.
Jeez, in unison. That was gorgeous. And Jaman just shook it off.
And a good knee to the midsection.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you're right though. Knocked down twice, wobbly, but he's not backing down or even trying to like get his bearings. Just pushing big straight leg kick by Petar Jaman here. It looks like Stankov might make it at the end of the round. Good left, right, left combo. Nice combo at the end of the round as well. I'll give the man credit. Most people would have danced around just to get your head back.
Yeah, but he fights. He doesn't know the other way. No other way for Stankov. He only knows how to go forward and fight.
That was phenomenal.
And he loves it.
Here we go with the first knockdown. A beautiful right on the chin.
That was a flash knockdown. But the second one really hurt him.
And there, right there, look at that one. Straight shot on the chin. Good quick left hook. And there's Stankov's left hook, though, that also, I wouldn't say stunned him or dazed him, but made him push him back. Stankov is still in this fight. He has a full minute to relax, get his bearings straight. He's not out of this fight.
Not out of it, but he's been knocked down twice in the second round.
But Peter right now is still willing to brawl. Now, if you're Peter, you got this fight 10-8, 10-7. I mean, it's a washout for Aleksander. If I'm Peter, now I dance. I lose the round. I'll lose the round just for dancing around. He loses nothing.
Nothing at all. He has to be smart now. Smart, but still aggressive. He can get a knockout against Stankov. He can get it.
Yes.
He's already knocked him down twice, but he shouldn't try anything stupid because Stankov is dangerous. Still.
I agree
Always.
with that. I think it's not in Peter's interest to try and brawl and get inside and allow himself to get open. He still took some shots. Even though Stankov went down, he had to take some shots. Took a nice left hook at least twice. Good.
Oh,
there's that
right.
big right by Stankov. A nice, beautiful overhand right. Peter, really a nice another left hook by Petar Jaman.
I think Peter's problem is that he stays on the rope too much. You know, when Stankov presses him to the ropes, he can't escape, but he doesn't.
Good right left by Stankov right there. Peter, definitely Stankov is a knock me out or knock you out type guy. He knows no other way. You're right. Just nonstop pressure.
He said it a couple of times. I think he has no respect for fighters who just try to win on points.
Yeah.
He said, "This is a fight. I want to go
nice high
forward."
kick by Stankov. Good left hook. Almost a hook uppercut by Stankov again in close quarters. He's landing some shots here. He has no chance of winning on points. This is all Petar Jaman's fight to lose right now. Nice big right by Jaman. Guy's got some serious power, man.
They're snapping his punches.
And he's a bit of a brawler himself. He definitely looks...
Oh. Stankov lost his mouthpiece again, and he just wanted to continue fighting without it.
Jaman clearly has a lot of technical skill that and he does put it on display at certain moments. You're right about the boxing skills, but he seems to be also willing to get into that brawling scenario, which really makes him kind of dangerous.
Yeah, very dangerous. He has to be careful. He can get hurt himself also.
High kick. Stankov's gloves are down. He just says, come on. Look at Stankov taking a high kick with like a man. I want to give him the victory just out of... The guy just put his gloves down and took a high kick and smiled.
You gotta love this guy. There hasn't been a fight and it hasn't been really exciting with Stankov in it.
And he's missed some big shots, but that's mostly because he's a bit dazed and not all in it. But he is nonstop pressure. 20 seconds left here, and you just see him. No matter where Jaman goes, Stankov is right there.
And I have to say...
Oh, what a big right by Stankov! And now he's got a big knee by Stankov!
And another one.
Get him off! Oh, it's a trip. It's not a knockdown. It is not a knockdown.
Yeah, but it's
10
weary.
seconds, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Stankov waited too long. He waited too long.
Oh, and he's hurt again with a left hook. Oh, look at that. They keep on fighting after the
He's
bell.
wobbly. Finally, Stankov landed the punch. The shots he needed, but too late.
And they kept fighting after the bell. Did you
I
see
love
that?
it. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Petar Jaman, congratulations. He did a great job. Great job. But holy crap, man. Stankov just did not stop putting pressure. And he even almost landed a knock, but he just waited too long.
Yeah, I told you before the fight, you were in a little bit of a disbelief, right? When I told you about Stankov, but you see that this guy he loves fighting, and you gotta love him.
So far, the fight of the night for sure, man. Two guys brawling, and clearly they have technique. You know, they're not guys like these are not just aggressive young fighters who are trying to make a name and throw wildly. These are accurate shots these guys were throwing all for 3 rounds. That is what you call a battle.
Absolutely, and look at Stankov's eyes. He's so frustrated. He wants to keep on fighting. If you said, Aleksander, can you fight 3 more rounds, he would do it right away.
Yeah. Clearly, you can see it.
Yeah.
He loves it. He just loves it.
Yeah.
He's a guy that needs 5, 6, 7 round fights, not 3.
Absolutely.
And what is your opinion? Do you think kickboxing should go to an average of 5 rounds, 7 title?
I think so, because...
Do you think 3 is too short?
I think it's too short, because some guys who just put on wild pressure in the first round can win the fight, just by applying pressure. And you don't get to show all of your technical skills in 3 rounds.
Yes.
After 3 rounds, fighters start making mistakes. Those guys who aren't technically sound, they make mistakes. And then you see who's a good fighter or a great fighter and who's not, who's just a 1-round fighter.
And you get tired. You see people getting tired by the 3rd round. You know, this takes a lot of energy with the kicking. Obviously, you're adding an extra feature, which requires a lot of energy to bring that leg up often and often. And plus, now that you can do low kicks, mid kicks, it breaks down your defense. It wears you down. It makes you more sore. It makes you more tired. You know, if you look at people like Ramon Deckers, who was a legend at doing low kicks, the guy was so strong with his low kicks, he would just low kick. People would actually just get knocked out on the low kick, but it doesn't. These low and mid kicks force you to bring your gloves down. You're right, mistakes happen, defenses open up. It'd be nice to see a 5-round out. I think more can be done The question is are fighters conditioned for these type of average fights? You look at the Mayweather-McGregor, and okay, although that was a circus in my opinion, the question really was you know, could McGregor be conditioned to go late rounds? And it was clear.
He's not. He's not, and the people who follow his career can see that he is not very well conditioned. He gets tired, but it's also psychological. It's not only the cardio.
Dear spectators, ladies and gentlemen, we have decision. And the winner for the fight number 5 is by split decision from blue corner, Petar Jaman, Croatia.
How do you get a split decision out of that?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm a bit shocked.
Petar Jaman winning over Aleksander Stankov, and you were saying that's not all about conditioning. There's a psychological aspect.
Yeah, it's a psychological aspect, because I know when I fought 3 rounds, I was tired in the 3rd. When I fought 5 rounds, I was tired in the 5th.
Got it.
So it's always about the last round. But you know, after this round, it's done, and then you get out of the fight. But also, yeah, technically, the fighters who aren't technically as sound as the others make mistakes after the 3rd round. And after the 3rd round, you really see who has the mental toughness, the physical toughness to last. So I'm in favor of the 5-round fights.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back in just a second with our 6th fight, which is going to be Aleksander Stankov against Playboy Brato, the famous Slovenian here. Fun guy. Looks more like a bodybuilder than he does a fighter, but he'll be getting in the ring in just a second. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. I'm Dan. This is Mirko.
Yeah. We win. You lose. We live. You die. The world is mine.